My name is Jay and I volunteer for various organisations, particularly in this area for Edible London, previously the Selby Food Trust. The one organisation that I was particularly speaking about is Edible London. Grassroots organisation in Tottenham, and just the energy of the organisation and what they do in terms of bringing food going to a range of volunteers and how much value the volunteers get, whether that's suffering from mental health, isolation, even just connecting with nature, lots of different ways that people then connect together with the food, eating food. It's really beautiful. So that's one of my favourite organisations, Edible London. I'm always happy to volunteer my time for them. They have an amazing food bank that they do every Thursday, and also they do wonderful services with the NHS and different food packages that they do directly to families. So sometimes we might go out and deliver these beautiful hampers to different families that really need it. So it's just beautiful work, beautiful energy. For me personally, I don't have one role because I do so many different things, but I think that's part of the value of volunteering, is that even if you don't actually do this particular thing, you get a chance to try it out, if that makes sense. Do you see what I'm saying? So things like that, again, I think add to the value of volunteering, the kind of range of different things you can try, and you never know, something you might actually try once might be something you do for the rest of your life. So what volunteering means to me personally is a lot, because it's a lot of where I first started the whole of my journey. I used to work in a very corporate institutional world, and moving on from that, I volunteered my time instead of focusing on money and things like that. And since then I was able to develop my own organisation, employ various different people, have volunteers of my own, and also, as I said, continuing to volunteer. I think I get more satisfaction from volunteering than actually being paid, to be honest. Volunteering is just always it's a really great way to be able to give your time towards an organisation, that then your little bit of time that you give to that organisation can make a big difference to them, but also the big difference to them that they're making can be, you can be part of it just by the little part that you do. So for me it's beautiful. It's almost like lots of different people being part of something in their own little way and then making something really amazing to be sustained. I genuinely think when you give, you receive more than what you get from receiving, if that makes sense. But I think volunteering is giving anybody that hasn't tried it or has tried it, you know what I'm talking about. Anybody that hasn't, give it a try. Give a couple of hours of time to a food bank, to a community growing space or something in your local area, whatever it is, and just see for yourself. A couple hours can't hurt, but literally it might be something that really opens your eyes to a world that you might appreciate. So I certainly have appreciated it over the years. I think people underestimate the amount of people that actually volunteer in London. I think, like, I don't want to say specifically, but I think like all the a lot of the ambulance, St John's staff and people like that that are at different spaces, I think they volunteer from right. But just in terms of a lot of stuff that's done that I see directly, in terms of like directly providing food, helping with housing, helping with clothing, helping with access to education, helping with issues around immigration or things like this, and places where people would not ordinarily be able to get that support from. I see them coming from voluntary organisations, and I think the value of volunteering was proved significantly when it came to COVID, and most of the help and resource that people were actually individually getting and seeing, and in a lot of ways actually volunteering for the first time, I think came from the crisis of COVID, and that was really interesting to see as well. So the community really came together and supported each other, and I think there you can really see how significant volunteering is.